Kia ora, good evening. A Restart Mall security guard has raised red flags over the homeless problem in the CBD. He wants the Christchurch City Council to intervene by setting up temporary accommodation for anyone who needs it. Marcus Gibbs reports.
Christchurch's post-earthquake homeless situation is pretty bad. This time last year, a CTV investigation revealed many people living on the streets during the cold winter, including young teenagers. This winter, the homeless are back in the media spotlight, and so bad that a security guard at the Christchurch City Council has raised a red flag. There are just too many homeless young people in this city.
A lot of these kids come from good homes, but they've been kicked out of the homes by their grandparents or their parents or their friends, or they've been kicked out of homeless shelters and facilities because of drug, alcohol and synthetic cannabis abuse issues.
John Stringer wants to work with the Christchurch City councillors to set up accommodation, providing assistance for the homeless.
We could work together to produce some sort of temporary facility, which is an intervention sort of facility, which might be something like decommissioned buses set in a quadrangle or a marquee or an abandoned warehouse where we could fit some bunks.
A camp mum or dad would run the facility, managing the 23 to 25 homeless young people in the process.
We could provide them with food and shelter, but intervene in the problems that are putting these kids on the streets for some of them longer than 10 years.
There are facilities in the city for homeless men, but they're no place for anyone under the age of 18. John's aim is to get the homeless teenagers off the street and into jobs, teaching them new skills along the way.
In exchange for 8 hours shelter a night and a hot meal, which would get you through the day, could you come and help us remove some of the sediment from some of the riverbanks or areas in our city? Perhaps we could teach you to build rock walls.
John says he's helped rehouse the homeless in the past, but the problem is too big for one person, and he wants the City Council to step in to help.
Managing them on a case-by-case basis to address the issues that are preventing them getting into meaningful work and into meaningful accommodation.
Some of the homeless have serious issues which are stopping them from being able to work. They need some assistance or help, which they're not getting.
And that is often the problem we hit and confront, is that these kids simply do not want to work or are uninterested in working or are unable to work because they have difficulty socialising with people.
Christchurch Mayor Leanne Dalzell was intrigued by John's idea.
You are absolutely right. Treating the symptom doesn't solve the problem.
No doubt more will come from John's suggested solution in the coming months. Marcus Gibbs, CTV News.